Messi Quest is back with an early style jersey from Barcelona and a number for Messi that you may not necessarily recognize. Stay tuned. Welcome back, jersey collectors and sports fans. This is M. Diddy with Rivalry Sportswear, back again with another jersey showcase video, this time in my series called Messi Quest, a series where I am chronicling all year my journey to obtain as many Lionel Messi jerseys as I can. Man, it's going to be a wild ride. It's already been a lot of fun to start the year. And we've got the second installment here to show you today. So I'm learning along the way. I hope that you learn as well as we continue to go through the journey. And really appreciate you checking it out. But this is Rivalry Sportswear. It's a channel where we showcase jerseys for your favorite sports stars across all different sports. We'll get into the details, the manufacturing, the fabrics and materials used, really getting into detail on these items and evoking some of the memories and history that really connect us with these pieces of clothing. So really appreciate you checking it out. If you like that sort of stuff, if you like the channel, please hit the like button here on this video. Also, consider subscribing. I'd certainly appreciate it. And hit that bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I drop a new video in the Messi Quest series or any of my other jersey-related content. It would really mean a lot to the channel, and I definitely appreciate it. So today, we're taking it back to 2006, 2007. Lionel Messi, a young player for Barcelona, couple years on the scene. This is an away jersey that we're going to be looking at today. So I came to find out when I did a little research that Messi actually was injured part of this season. He had a metatarsal fracture, which I've actually had as well. And it sucks. It's basically breaking some of the smallest bones in your body that receive the least amount of blood flow. So for a professional athlete like Messi, I'm sure he had surgery to correct his injury. Was probably out, a month, 2 months. I was out for 11 months with my injury. I didn't have surgery. It was one of the worst injuries that I've ever had. So take care of your feet, people, because when you can't use them, it really sucks. So that's our super obvious statement of the day. But yeah, he suffered this injury, so his play was limited. He did score 17 goals across all competitions. Also had a couple of helpers along the way with assists. I think he had 3 or 4, but 17 goals. And the cool thing about this jersey that I'm going to show you today is I mentioned in my last video when he first started with Barcelona, in his debut, he wore a very unique jersey number, but then he wore 30 for his first couple seasons. This is actually his second number. I guess maybe not his second technically, but the most well-known substantial amount of games played number that he wore for Barcelona before switching to the iconic 10 shirt. And this is a number 19 Messi jersey that I'll be sharing with you today. And this is the 2006-2007 away jersey. This became their third kit the next year, but it had a different sponsor color. So sponsor didn't change. It was still UNICEF. But the following year, it changed to black. That's how you can tell the difference between the 06-07 away and the 07-08 third. So if you're not familiar with the way soccer jerseys worked at that time, they would issue a home and away kit and then a third later in the season. And then that away kit typically would become the third for the next season. So they'd have a new home shirt, a new away shirt, but the third would be the away kit from the previous year. That happened for a few years in the aughts, in the early 2000s up into the 2010s. So you'll be seeing those as I go through it. So unique little jersey thing for soccer jerseys that I wanted to share with everybody. So without further ado, let's get into the 2006-2007 Lionel Messi away jersey. Let me tell you something. If you're wearing this down the street, you will not be able to hide. It is a bright color. So let's take a look at it. Not unusual for Barcelona to have a bright colored jersey with their away or alternate. So this is bright orange. I mean, woo! And you see it's made out of a Nike dry fit material. You've got the traditional garnet and blue of Barcelona around the collar there in a knit trim. You also have it on the cuffs here. The cuffs do not go all the way around. They stop. It's kind of inserted into the cuff, which is a cool little feature. And it also has the Catalonian flag there as well for that area and region that Barcelona is located in. On the opposite sleeve, you see you've got the La Liga patch there, the league that Barcelona plays in, and the same cuff sleeves. The swoosh is actually embroidered in on this one. So this is probably the fan version, I guess. It's not all printed on. It does have the embroidered Barcelona crest here. So as usual, we've got the flag here, and it's St. George's flag, I believe, along with the Catalan flag there, and then the traditional garnet and blue with the soccer ball for Barcelona. So that's what the elements that kind of come together to create their crest for the Barcelona Football Club. Another cool detail here on the collar, you can see it says Messi un club, which is more than a club. Just letting people know that the team in Barcelona for Catalonians is, or Catalans is really important to them and their culture. And it's more than a football club to many of those fans. So a really cool detail. And this bright orange with the light blue UNICEF sponsor patch, like I said, on the subsequent year, when this is their third, this is black. So that's how you can tell the year's difference. Very nicely done. And then, of course, the back, wow. We've got a gold metallic number 19 with the Barcelona crest on the bottom for La Liga play. Just really beautiful and outlined in a royal blue along with the name Messi. Just absolutely beautifully well done. I love this jersey. I love the colors of this jersey. It's so vibrant. And down on the bottom here, you do have the blue and garnet red along the bottom trim. Some ventilation on the sides as well to help in the heat, and Nike Fit printed on the back here. So then on the back collar, I didn't mention this, but it does have FC Barcelona on the back, and that's actually embroidered in. So I'm going to try to get a good look at that for you. See that there, hopefully. And Messi un club on the front is screen printed in. So if you are looking to pick up a jersey like this, it is a little tricky to find it with that Messi un club not partially diminished over time, because it is printed, it tends to wear off. So this one is in really good shape. The name set, I'm guessing, is not original. This is probably a reproduction name set. It doesn't bother me. I think, for some of these older styles, it's going to be very difficult to find a vintage name set. And as long as the fonts, the sizing, the colors are where they need to be, it doesn't bother me that much. But I am new to soccer jerseys and football jerseys. So if you're out there, if you feel differently and you have pros and cons for, a vintage name set versus a repro, please let me know. Because I'm learning as I go. For me personally, from what I understand, it doesn't bother me that much. I'll certainly try to get the official name set when I can. But, you know, as a fill-in, I don't mind having a repro if it's a really rare style. There's going to have to be some concessions that I make along the way. I'd love to be able to get player issue, match issue jerseys for every style Messi ever wore. But going back almost 20 years, that's number one, financially would be extremely difficult. And number two, just availability-wise, I just don't think it's going to be that possible. So I'm going to have to fill in things here and there. And then if I can upgrade later, I will. So that's kind of my plan. But this is the second episode of Messi Quest, another Messi jersey to add, and this one with a name set. So we've got the blank that I showed you last time that I need to get the name set put on. This one is ready to go right on the Messi rolling rack. So I'm really excited to have it in the collection. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. I hope you all are learning more about soccer jerseys and football. And what a great player, you know, one of the all-time greats. So appreciate you checking it out. And if you haven't hit that like button on the way out, please do so. Please subscribe if you like this series, if you like my videos, you like the content, and also hit that bell icon to be notified when we drop new content. So I actually got this, if you're wondering where I got it off an eBayer, and it was a great deal. They're selling like a Messi collection, so I was able to scoop this on them. I was able to scoop this up for a nice price. So thank you, shout out to them, and look forward to buying more jerseys in the future. But Messi Quest episode 2, and thank you for checking it out. I am M. Diddy with Rivalry Sportswear. You have all been amazing, and we will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody.